There is always a magic when we're here in Montreal. I get excited when I see the banners hanging. Will we see more in the not-too-distant future? Let's find out. Centers are lined up. Official ready to drop the puck. The Panthers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's intercepted by Dobson. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And a great save.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Montreal's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Denies him. He got all of it. Chase in front. Scores. And that one going off the defender for an own goal.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
Montreal's on the board already, and I don't think everybody's even found their seats yet to this one.
Yeah, I just looked up for my notes here, James, and they've scored. I mean, they just exploded out of the gate, and right off the hop, you can tell that they have their legs tonight. Let's see how much offense they can generate.
I love it. And the stick breaks on the shot. Quick pass across to Reinhart.
Suzuki's stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. And he stopped that one. They go on the attack through center. Shot! And he stakes that one with the glove.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Canadiens lead it 1-0. Bennett's won the draw inside his own end. Tries to get it over to Verhaeghe. Takes the pass. Blocked in traffic. The Canadiens gain control of the puck against the wall. Hudson's taking it from his own end. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Canadiens have it behind the net. Stones him in front. From center, they get into the attacking area. Tries to the crease. Scores! Popping bottles for a Selly.
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing. This goal is a product of the goaltender not being able to find the puck. And anytime you're in the offensive end, you want to get traffic in front for this very reason. You can see him battling in the butterfly to try and find it, and he finds it too late.
The Panthers, in a blink of an eye, answer back here in the first.
Yeah, you got to love that response, right? You know the coach is going to look down the bench and want to make sure that they're putting someone out there that can kind of reinvigorate and get that momentum back. Well, they got it back.
Greer's got it in the offensive end. Quick pass to Rodriguez. Handles the puck at the point. What a stop! Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. And the defenders come up with the puck. Across the line along the left wall. And that pass attempt is deflected. And that ricochets off a twig and
And the puck's in the low slot. The goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Florida's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Cronin's on the attack in the offensive zone. Quick feed down low. Picked up along the boards by Luskerainen. The Canadiens have it now. Quick feed to Dobson. Here they come. Across the line from center. Florida's got the puck. Sends one up the Schwitt. Back at the point, they set it up. Here's a shot. Oh, it stayed out. I think it went off the shaft of his stick. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck. Scrum along the boards. Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. Puck grab by Anderson. Gaining momentum up along the side. Feeds it over. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead. The Habs win it. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net. Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Too many bodies in the way. Trexier's got it in the offensive zone. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Florida's got it in their own zone. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Into the offensive end now. The Panthers look to start the transition game. Here, save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's great larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Nice defensive robbery with the stick.
Bobrovsky's a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and outwill and outbattle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
The Habs will play it in their own end. Here's a short pass to Coonan.
Bennett's jumping back on the ice now. He scored in the game earlier. He's been a dominant threat throughout this game. The puck's like magic on his stick. He'll look to attack again.
Avoids the defender. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. The Habs gain control of the puck. Stopped by the goaltender. Slides the puck across to Semiskevich. Tosses it on to Bjornfoot. Montreal's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Slides it diagonally to Deneau. Fires it into the offensive zone. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. Semiskevich has got it in the defensive end. The Canadiens have it behind the net. Passes it to Hudson. Deneau's got the puck in his own zone. Skates to the crease. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Great positioning in the defensive end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Shot. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Montreal's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Handles it along the blue line. Takes a shot. Denies him. The Panthers are in transition. And he's ridden off the puck. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Stopped by the goaltender.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Still lots of time left in the period. It's all tied up. Suzuki's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Huge steal in his own end. Battle along the boards. Here's a chance behind the net. Bobrovsky's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. The Panthers start with the puck in their own end. Forsling's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Taken along the wall by Reinhart. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And now it's grabbed by Caulfield. Taken by Hudson. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it to Verhaeghe. Grabbed along the boards by Reinhart. Drives to the paint. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. Well, his skating looks effortless on this play. I think that he's baited the hook here. He's saying, come on, come play with me over here. And then guess what? The defender chases, overplays. He recognizes where the ice is, so he turns on a dime, and he takes it to the net for a goal. That's a beauty play.
Florida's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. And how does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace change. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, you're going to coast this one in.
Montreal's across the blue line. Slides it across. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
Bobrovsky's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Gives them nothing in front.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
The Canadiens are looking to even things up despite the fact that they've had more shots. They still trail in the first. Big save on that one. Oh, the stick collapses on the play. That's got to be so frustrating.
Extremely frustrating, James. I know my dad would say they don't make them like they used to, but that is a critical time to have it snap in half.
Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a kick clear here, Cheryl.
Oh, you know it, James, because the puck has been in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltender, so you want to keep him hemmed in.
Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Matheson stick handling in his own zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Picked up along the wall by Bennett. The Panthers will play it from the defensive zone. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Hammers one. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. The Panthers take the puck through the neutral zone. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Florida's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Bennett's won it in their own end.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Montembeault's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
The Canadiens are looking to even things up here. They've had plenty of looks, but they still trail in the first. Here's a chance! Denies him with a save! Moves it quickly over to Greer. Takes the puck behind the net. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good position to be able to backtrack and help out your defense.
With authority. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Quick pass to Slavkovsky. They've got numbers. Passes out front. And that's stopped. Puck picked up by Ekblad. Florida's moving it up the ice. And they'll use that dump in to change up the defense. Tries to feed it over to Gallagher. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Bobrovsky. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Canadiens will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The PK is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by 1. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
Florida sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Here's a shot with the stop. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they get it out. The Panthers take possession here in the open ice. Takes control of the puck. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Here's a shot. Oh, how about that? Step it up.
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Moves the pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Florida's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Shuts him down. Montreal's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Florida's got possession of the puck. Slides it on over to Samaskevich. Puts it on net, and that's blocked from someone in front. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Oh, it was a missile, and he stopped it. Kapanen's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Canadiens win the faceoff. And that's blocked. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Quick feed to Reinhart. From the point. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck undermanned. Sends it out in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Montembeau's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. The Habs win the draw here in their own end. Gets it out of his own end. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Sends it over to Tkachuk. Rodriguez brings it in. Dishes it off. And that goes off a body. Works it across to Kapanen. Sends the pass over. From right out of midair, he bats it down. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh group of forwards out there. Back to the point he goes. Gains the zone through the middle. Cutting to the front of the net. And that shot goes no Skates across the blue line. Montreal's man is out of the box, and we're back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Just applying the squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. And the D's got it here. That's picked up by the D. Scooped up by the D. Florida's through center and now in the offensive end. Pass across to Hudson. Takes it to the net. Oh, what a stop by Bobrovsky.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Panthers are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Florida's got it in the defensive zone. Scrum along the wall. And he moves it up to Luosterainen. Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Hudson. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. And the puck's knocked loose. Florida's looking to break out. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. Fires it! Just wide of the net. The Panthers ready to go on the attack. Oh, that goes off the bucket! And he keeps it out.
Well, no smelling salts needed here. He's shaking it off as he takes one in the cage. He made the save, so that's going to make him pretty happy.
Montreal's down here in period one, despite the fact that they've had way more scoring chances here. Kapanen's won a big draw in their own end. The Canadiens move the puck in the defensive zone. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Hard hit frees up the puck. Here they come on the rush. He grabs the puck here at the point. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Puck scooped up by Schwitt. Montreal's got the puck. Moves it to Slafkovsky. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Slides it across. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Down the right side and into the zone. Sends a pass over. Montembeau's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. More than half the frame has been played here. The Panthers lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Florida's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. What a steal in his own end. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Answers it with an even better save. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. They take possession as he locks him up off the face-off. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Receives the pass. Puts it over. Oh, what a chance there.
Well, it almost looked like he converted a quick release shot. He had no time or space, but unable to put it by.
Florida's got the puck against the boards. And that one's denied. Texier's lugging the puck. Moving into the attacking zone. Shot. Makes the save. Scooped up along the wall by Texier. Big time stop there.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D boxing out?
And he catches that one with the glove. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Canadiens haven't been rewarded for all their scoring chances as they trail in the first. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Reinhardt. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Here in the later stages of this period, it's a 2-1 game. Janot's won the faceoff. Through center along the wing. Puts it in deep. The Panthers gain possession. Slides the puck to Kachuk. Takes a shot. Glove save. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a faceoff. Montreal's down, but not out. They've had chances. They just haven't capitalized. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Gallagher's got it in the defensive end. And now he tries to get it across to Anderson. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Bobrovsky.
Well, nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Florida's got the puck along the wall. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop.
Bobrovsky's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct positions.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Montreal's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And a great save. Quick pass across to Semiskevich. Handles the puck. Good use of the body on the play. And there's the save. The Panthers have it now. Too much congestion in front. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Here in the late goings of the period, it's 2-1. Evans wins the faceoff. Handles the pass. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Feeds it over. Stopped by the goaltender.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
The Canadiens have had a lot to like about their game so far here in the first, but yet they still trail in period one. The Panthers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Handles that one. Puck grab by Schwartz. There's back-to-back saves. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, no, you can feel it from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Duke's got it in the defensive zone. Angles it over to Kunin. Nice hit on the play there. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And, I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. The Canadiens win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
And now it's over to Kunin. Montreal's got the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Bobrovsky. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he did a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Feeds it over to Kapanen. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Florida's got the puck now. Pass to Ekblad. Slides it diagonally to Rodriguez. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Anderson's got it into offensive territory. Here's a shot, and he makes the save. Grabs control of it at the point. Gets his stick on it, and that's blocked away. Rodriguez moves it ahead. Fires it on net, and that one's turned away. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Canadiens have manufactured a lot of chances here in this first period, but they still find themselves trailing late. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Dobson's got it through the neutral zone. Quick shot! Turns him away! Finds some space in the corner. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's 2-1. Montreal's won the draw. Hard blast! Oh, what a save on the clapper! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Suzuki's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Tetsia. Stops him cold. Quick pass to Verhaeghe. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Dishes it off. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Makes a save again.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save not once, not twice, multiple times.
Quick feed to Greer. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck along the boards. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Montreal's got the puck in the corner. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Into the corner now. Here's a shot. Poked away from danger. Florida's got one last chance to make something happen before the end of the period. Slides it across. And makes the save. The Habs gain possession along the wall. The Panthers going to work on offense. And he takes the dish. Here's a chance on the attack. And that doesn't reach the net. Fires it. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner.
If you'd like to rub shoulders with some of our players, don't forget to go to our website and check out our next charity event.
And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Bobrovsky's performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Kachuk's going off for cross-checking.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's short-handed, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
The Canadiens will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
James, this opportunity is a real gift for the power play, and it's a reason why these personnel have been put on it. They have the specialty set of skills to be able to take it to the net, but it all starts with the face-off.
Denies him on the play. Florida defensive end. And they managed to clear it. The Canadiens have it behind the cage. And now he moves it to Suzuki. Slides the puck over. And some smart heads-up defensive play by Balinskis. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Montreal's got it from behind the net. Now a quick pass to Slavkovsky. The Panthers get a hold of the puck undermanned. And the puck clears the zone. The Habs have it against the wall. Moves the puck to Dobson. And he slides it quickly to Slavkovsky. Driving right to the front. Shuts him down. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Rodriguez has won the draw inside his own end. Bobrovsky's going to cover up for a whistle. He hasn't been busy, Cheryl. Maybe this is just a way for his name to get called.
It might be, but I also like that he's getting a puck touch here, right? It's a safe play. He's covering up, allowing the line change to happen, take a little bit of a breather. But because he hasn't been busy, I don't mind that he's engaging by just jumping on the puck.
Denied by the goaltender. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And they get that puck down the ice. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Sends it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gallagher. And he takes the feed. Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out.
Bobrovsky's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
The Canadiens will have one last chance to move the puck up here on this power play. Drives it to the crease. That's a Harlan. Oh, that's tremendous pulls the defensive end to break off the pass. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end.
The Chucks almost back on the ice.
Oh, great blocker stop by Bobrovsky. And that's a smart heads-up play by Verhaeghe. And they send it down the ice. The Canadiens are still down a goal after the power play comes up empty.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
And now it's taken by Verhaeghe. Montembeault's going to hang on for a whistle.
I love watching saves like this. I can watch it over and over again, James, because you can see the competitive instincts in him. He has lit a fire under himself and his entire team with that one right now. I thought it was in, but clearly it was not.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've got a 2-1 game. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Here's a short pass to Slavkovsky. Retreats with the puck inside the defensive zone. Schwintz got it along the boards. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. To the low slot. Takes a blast. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Big time stop there. The Canadiens will play it from the point. Puts it on net. The blocker sleeve by Bobrovsky. And now it's grabbed by Tkachuk. Feeds the puck across to Ristolainen. And he cuts it up with the pass. And a great save.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Makes the save, but barely with that one. On the backhand. Stuffs him again. Moves it to Deneau. And he serves it across to Slavkovsky. Here's a chance. He scores! Timing!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
The Canadiens have made this a whole new game in period number 2.
The difference in a close game is often the details, James, and this is a group that have worked hard. They've had good habits, and they find themselves tied.
Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Taken along the wall by Duck. Moves inside. There's a save using his chest on the play. Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Evans is quick on the draw. The Habs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. From the neutral zone now. Florida's gained possession along the boards. That knocks him off the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Bennett. Moves it quickly over to Mikula. Here they come on the attack. Taken by Verhaeghe. From point blank. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
A player should never be left alone in this slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Face-off coming up here, and Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck. Lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
Picked up along the wall by Petrie. Slides the puck to Reinhart. Shakes off the coverage. Look at this! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Oh, and it's another save on the play! From the point, they take control of it. And he makes the easy save. Sends it down low. Here's a blast. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And he takes the feed. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Tries to feed it over to Texier. Off the left wing and into center. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
Shuts him down.
Bobrovsky's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
Quick pass to Kunin. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. The Panthers have it now. Feeds the puck to Reinhart. The Canadiens ready to go on the attack. Gets a piece of it to make the save. And he can't hang on after that hit. Levels him with the hit. Scooped up along the wall by Suzuki. Passes it over. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Great pass off the boards. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Keep it out.
Bobrovsky's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Great stick work as he pokes it away. Montreal's got it now. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Bobrovsky.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Shot. Glove save made by Montembeault. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period, and it's all tied up. Florida's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Montembeault's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Sent Defenders glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Montreal's won the face-off deep in their own end. Great cross-ice pass. Slides it across to Kapanen. There's a solid collision. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Habs win the faceoff. And a stick breaks that up. With the backhand. Denies him in front. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Montreal's won it. Now they'll call on the attack. From off the wall and onto a stick. And that's off a stick. Kapanen's got it along the wing. A chance in front. How did he stop that one?
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. And that's off a stick. Passes up ahead from the left wing. And that puck leaves the zone. Pushes it across to Petrie. Tries to get the puck over to Tkachuk. Quick feed to Petrie. Oh, look at the pass. Huge steal in his own end. Moves the puck. Tries to get it to Carrier. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. More than half the period left to play. We got a tie game. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Greer's moving it ahead. Tries to get the puck to Semiskevich. Puts it on in. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Deneau's won the draw inside his own end. Picked up along the boards by Matheson. Fires it! And that's stopped by Bobrovsky. And the puck's booted away. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. Here's a short pass to Anderson. The Canadiens have the puck in the corner. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Florida's going on the attack as they gain the zone. The Habs have it from their own end. Moves it to Deneau. With some open space at center. Tap dances around the check. And that's denied by Bobrovsky. Nice feed from the right wing. Taken along the wall by Schwartz. And now it's to Kunin. Up along the wing. And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by Kunin. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Loses the coverage there.
Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow! Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
And he takes the pass. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Takes the feed at the point. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Moves it around along the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Dumps it into the ozone. They've got numbers here. Big time hit that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous, and you can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Denies him. He got all of it. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. The Panthers have it behind the cage. Puck sent over to Rodriguez. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. And now he angles it across to Samaskevich. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And manages to clear the zone. Works it across to Tkachuk. Handles the pass at center. Into the corner of the attacking area. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Moves it quickly over to Rodriguez. With the steal. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Quick pass to Verhaeghe. Makes a move in front. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Montembeault.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Greer's gaining momentum. Shot. Huge stop by Montembeault. Quick pass across to Greer. Turn that one aside. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Pushes it across to Forsling. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Looks to make a play over to Luosterainen. Time ticking away here on this man advantage.
Keeping it simple and creating some speed, but they have to gain entry fast.
Takes a shot. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
Montembeault's dialed in tonight here, James. He's a lifeline for his team right now. I mean, he's shimmying and shaking at his crease. I mean, the desperation saves he's had to make to keep the puck out of the net. He's going to need a rest here. I mean, look at him breathing heavy. He's found a way to keep it out. Now his team has to find a way to put it in.
Slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Panthers take possession off the face-off. Turns aside to blast. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Block shot. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
Offensive opportunities, and they don't happen all the time, especially in a tie game, and an opportunity to cash in right there, and it just goes off the pipe and out.
Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Shot! Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room, gets a little bit fine, and just misses wide.
And they'll dump it in. Caulfield's on the attack in the offensive zone. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bobrovsky.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
The Panthers start with the puck in their own end. Angles it over to Ekblad. And sends it just out of reach. From the left side, takes it to center. Puck picked up by Cooley. Whiffs on that. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick feed to Doc. Moves it on over to Bolduc. Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Good hit on the play. Here's a short pass to Doc. To the front. Blocked in traffic. Denies him. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And it's kicked away. Takes the pass. The Panthers have it now. Slides it diagonally to Tkachuk. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Montreal's got it along the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, and it rattles off his cage. Big time stop there.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Florida's on the attack. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Montreal's got it behind the net. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Bobrovsky's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Looks to set up at the point now. The Habs pick up steam and are on the attack. Fires it on net. Moves it to Petrie. The Panthers will play it in their own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Moves it quickly over to Petrie. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Into the offensive zone. Quick shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Bobrovsky's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
The Canadiens gain control of the puck against the wall. Denies him with a save. Florida's regained possession of the puck. Quick pass to Petrie. They've got the defense outnumbered. Takes a shot. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Takes a hit on the play. Can't get it to go. Mikolas got control of the puck in the corner. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Slavkovsky. Across the line and on the attack. Quick feed to Caulfield. That's gloved by Bobrovsky. Mikolas taking it from his own end. And that's taken away the offensive end by Caulfield. And a great save.
Bobrovsky's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, giving a real opportunity to win.
Puck scooped up by Bennett. The Panthers played along the wing. Sends the pass over. Oh, look at this chance. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Puck battle along the boards. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, what a stop by Bobrovsky.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Tries to feed it over to Bolduc. Slides the puck across to Suzuki. And that pass is redirected. Here's a short pass to Kapanen. And that goes off the post and out.
I love offense, James. I never really provided any, and I would have missed this one. They're right in there on the tender and isn't able to get it in the 4x6. Instead, it hits the pipe in there.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Moves it to Kapanen. Scoops up the puck in front of the net, trying to clear the zone. Battle along the boards. The Habs gain possession along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Matheson. On-man rush. Knocked away. Into the attacking area from the left side. Here's a chance. And that goes off a player. Quick pass to Suzuki. Wrist shot from the slot. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Works it across to Suzuki. Slides the puck down low. Florida's got the puck. And the puck's kicked free. Looking for space inside the D zone. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. And now it's grabbed by Mikola. Feeds it on over to Savaskevich. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Quick pass across to Kapanen. Coughs it up at center. Shot! And he had the answer on that one. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Quick feed to Kapanen. And now he tries to get it across to Bolduc. And that's broken up by Bennett. Shot! Way too much congestion blocks that. Here's a short pass to Kapanen. The Canadiens are on the attack. Here's a shot. Denies him with the save. Tkachuk's moving the puck through his own zone. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Shuts him down. Montreal's got possession of the puck. And now it's over to Kapanen. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Bobrovsky. Uses the boards with the bank pass. Getting a little too fit. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. But when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
The Panthers pick up the all-important lead here as we inch closer and closer towards the second intermission.
Well, anytime you score on the back half of a period, it certainly creates some much-needed momentum that you want to carry forward to the intermission, and you can have a lengthy conversation about it and start the third with a bang.
Moves it to Forsling, and that's intercepted in the defensive end. Puck dumped in. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Shekai's got the puck in his own zone. Good stand-up hit. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Montreal's trailing here late in the second period despite being the more active team offensively. Cano's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Into the offensive end now. Fires it. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Takes the feed. Shot, dying seconds, and he makes the save. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breath, and then it's on to period number 3 next.
Automobile-related pollution is on the increase worldwide. Do your part and take public transit to and from the game.
coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. The third and final period is officially underway here. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Canadiens have had a solid 40 minutes of play, and they haven't been rewarded in terms of the game score, James, but I do believe that they can get back in this game if they continue with the good habits. They've had a high percentage of possession in this game. They've dominated the play in the offensive zone. It's just a matter of translating it into offense.
Suzuki's going to play it against the half wall. Turn that chance aside. And some good footwork to kick it away. Hammers a shot. Denies him on the slapper. Slides the puck down low. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Florida's got control of the puck. Taken by Johnson. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Picks up the puck. Here's the pass. And the D comes up with it. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Puck grabbed by Kachuk. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. The Canadiens need to start finishing their chances as they trail here in this third period. Bennett's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Montreal's got the puck. Takes it to the front. No room for that one to get through. Floats it right onto the tape. Can't keep a hold of it. Moves the puck over to Kapanen. Poked away in the defensive end. Denied by Bobrovsky.
Now, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
They've got numbers here. Takes a shot. Best save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
The Canadiens carried along the wall. Florida's got the puck along the boards. The Panthers look to start the transition game. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Angles it over to Verhaeghe. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Dishes it to Suzuki. Shot, and he turned that one aside. Takes a shot, and there's another stop. And the puck's not loose. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Kunin. There's a shot, and he gets enough to keep it out. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Fires it on net. Snagged with the glove by Bobrovsky.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
Montreal's trailing early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Now they got to finish. Evans has won the faceoff. Cannon of a shot. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Quick pass to Cooley. Stock stick handling in his own zone. Quick shot. Simple glove save by Bobrovsky. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Bobrovsky's been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Panthers have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Rodriguez wins the defensive zone faceoff. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Takes a shot. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. The centermen glide into position. The Canadiens take possession off the faceoff. Texier's picking up steam. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Florida's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. On the attack along the boards. Nothing doing. Sends it ahead to Texier. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Takes the feed in the back end. What a stop! Puts it on net for the point. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Turns that one away. Florida's through center and now in the offensive end. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? And now he passes it to Suzuki. Puck picked up by Caulfield. Quick feed to Greer. Bennett's got the puck along the wing. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Glove save. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Montreal's had no shortage of offensive scoring chances, but they still trail here in this third period. The Canadiens come up with the defensive zone draw. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Cutting to the front of the net. Grabs it with the glove. Bobrovsky's going to make the smart decision and hang on for a much-needed whistle here.
Well, there's so much urgency in this game at both ends because it is a nail-biter, and he has been outstanding between the pipes. I mean, making the saves, critical, timely saves. But guess what? This is a great decision to just hold on to this puck, slow things down, give everyone a breather.
Shuts him down. The Panthers move to the offensive zone. Let's move to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
That's a beautiful finish, but I'm telling you, he's got to go over to his teammate and say thank you very much for that beautiful pass. I mean, it was placed perfectly on his stick. He didn't have much time to react, but he could collect it, and he found a way to put it home.
The Panthers pick up right where they left off, and look at this, a quick goal here to go up in the third.
Yeah, and that's deflating for their opponent. You can see it in the body language, and that's also a signal to them that they need to continue to press attack while they're down.
And that's broken up. Jostled off the puck. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Forsling's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. What a stop! Picked up along the wall by Reinhart. Oh, it stops him again!
And that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Oh, read it perfectly! What a save!
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck. Florida's top line is going to come on the ice, and there's no coaching decision to be made here. I mean, they've been so effective, they contributed, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Puck scooped up by Bennett. Florida's in now. Here's a short pass to Ekblad. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Here's a chance. Oh, it's somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Bobrovsky's got it, and I think there's a little strategy involved as he opts for the whistle.
Well, yeah, I think he needs a rest, but it's also about game management. Listen, the only reason why they're winning this game is because he has been electric and dynamic between the pipes.
The Panthers win the draw. Sends a pass over. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Montreal's looking to break out. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Uses the force on that hit. Slides it diagonally to Schwitt. Moves the puck across to Kunin. Cuts into the paint. Blocked in front. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 4-2 is the score. Evans wins the faceoff. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Moves it to Mikula. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Denied by Montreal. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. The Canadiens have played well tonight, creating all sorts of scoring chances, but they still trail here in the third. Deneau's won it in their own end. Passes the puck over to Anderson. The Canadiens looking against the half wall. Big time stop there. Hammers it on net. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. That's a solid check on the play. Shot. An easy glove save made by Montembeault. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Bobrovsky's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Deneau's won the faceoff. Receives the pass. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Here's a shot. What a play defensively to get in front of that one. No quarters given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. And now he moves it to Verhaeghe. The Canadiens gain control of the puck. Montreal's gained possession. Good hit. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gallagher. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Drills him. And now it's grabbed by Bjorkfoot. Reinhardt's crossed the line and gained the zone. Puts it on net. Oh, a clutch save. And that's just out of reach. And he takes a shot. Montembeault's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We've got ourselves a 4-2 hockey game. Kapanen's won it off the faceoff. Slafkovsky's gaining momentum. Ryerson denies him on the play. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Taken along the wall by Kachuk. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Up along the wall on the right side into the attacking area. Moves the puck up to Matheson. The Canadiens will play it in their own end. Florida's got it in the neutral zone. Grabbed along the boards by Matheson. Makes a move in front. Great stop by Bobrovsky.
The player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Canadiens have had more chances offensively, but they have not been able to convert trailing here in this third. And off the draw, they'll take possession. The Habs move the puck in the defensive zone. Through center. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Takes the feed. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Schwentz won the draw there on the attack. Beats it over. Gives them nothing in front. And a great save.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D boxing out?
And that's offside, stopping the play. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Panthers have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. Florida's won it. The Panthers move it in. Moves it quickly over to Schwentz. Off target!
Coaches often measure scoring chances, and he does a real good job to get to that spot, but he will be disappointed. It's so difficult to get to. You want to convert when you get there.
Oh, what a stop by Montreal! And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. From the left side, they gain the zone. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Bobrovsky.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
And he was ready for that one.
Reinhardt's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Carrier. Gets in the lane with the body. Handles the puck. Shot! That goes off a twig. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Past the halfway mark of this period, it's 4-2. Good job tangling up his opponent here. The Panthers are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. And that goes off a player in front. Tries to feed it over to Janot. And he had an answer with that save. Right up the cut into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, great blocker stop by Bobrovsky. The Panthers gain possession. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. The Canadiens gain possession in their own end. Montreal cross the line and on the attack. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Fires it on net. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Montreal's had countless shots throughout the night, but they still find themselves behind the 8 ball here in period number 3. The Panthers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Gets in front of it for the block. Slafkovsky's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Quick shot. That's gloved by Bobrovsky. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Panthers lead at 4-2. Florida's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Takes a shot. Denies him in front. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. The Panthers win that offensive zone faceoff. Shoots it. Picks up the puck. The Panthers play it along the boards. Here's a blast. And that's deflected off someone in front. York stick handling in his own zone. Moves it over to Tkachuk. The Habs take possession in the defensive end. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Loses his balance on the play. Through the neutral zone Caulfield's got the puck in his own zone. Montreal's got it along the wall. Here's a chance. Got some paddling. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Looks to get the puck over to Rodriguez. Grabs it in his own end. From center, they get into the attacking area. And he totally whiffs on that one. Handles the pass from the right side. Here's a short pass to Caulfield. And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Through pass ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
And he passes it up ahead to Forsling. Shot! And he gets in front of that. The Habs gain possession along the wall. Montreal's gained the line and into the zone. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Forsling's taking it from his own end. Shot! Oh, he had the answer on that one. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Past the midway mark in this period. It's a 2-goal lead here tonight. 4-2 is where we're sitting. Florida's won the faceoff. And he makes the save. Picked up along the wall by Schwartz. Denies him again. The Canadiens have it now. And now he angles it across to Texier. The Canadiens played along the wing. And that's a smart heads-up play by Forsling. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save in front. Montembeault's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. The Canadiens continue to trail here in the third period despite being the busier team offensively tonight. The Panthers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Montreal's got control of the puck. Gallagher's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Shuts him down. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Handles the pass. Knocks the puck loose. The Panthers have it against the wall. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Florida's got it in their own zone. Canadian steam here on the attack. Dishes it off. Turns him away. Scooped up along the wall by Marchand. And he's got the answer for that one. Moves it to Deneau. Directs it on over to Anderson. Tosses it to Gallagher. Here's an odd man rush. Puts it on net. Good stop by Bobrovsky. Takes it into the slot. Scored! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
He was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. Big time stop there.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
He did it again in there. My goodness.
He made some consecutive saves there. He's got
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Florida's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Kachuk's got the puck. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end.
The Canadiens have had a terrible effort tonight, and you know that practice tomorrow is going to be a tough one, and the video room is not going to be pleasant. Reinhart's excelled in so many different areas in this game. It's going to be hard to quantify, even looking at the metrics. I mean, they're going to be off the charts. He's got a hat trick in this game. He could have even more. I mean, he's skating, he's shooting, and he's getting good looks in all different ways, James.
Montreal's time is running out in this one to try to even things up. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but no finish tonight. Florida's got the win off that draw. Passes on over to Reinhart. Fires it. Oh, look at the stretch with the kick save. Works it across to Kapanen. The Panthers have it from their own end. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. The Panthers will play it from the defensive zone. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Cooley. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. Stones him in front. Schwentz looking to make something happen here in the corner. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Montembeault.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Here in the late going of the frame, Florida's got a 5-2 lead. The Canadiens win the draw here at their own end. We got a penalty coming up here. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. He was locked in there. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Panthers have been handed 2 for interference.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but if you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
Another special teams opportunity for both sides as the man advantage unit is back to work again.
When you're struggling on your power play, you can't get pretty. You got to get it to the net with net front presence. You never know if you'll get a redirect, you'll get a sniff for a rebound.
Here's an opportunity to clear the zone. And they get it out of harm's way. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. And he takes the dish. Shot! Turns aside the slap shot. Wow! Another face-off looming here on this power play. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the drop. Nice job to escape the zone. The Canadiens have it behind the net. Passes over to Thompson. Turns it over. And that's deflected. From the right side, they gain the zone. Montreal's gained possession. Directed over to Texier. Slides into Bolduc. Moves it quickly over to Texier. Takes a shot. Monster blocker stopped by Bobrovsky.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Montreal's got the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Slides the puck over. Dishes it to Rodriguez. The Panthers cross the blue line and are on the attack. The Canadiens gain control of the puck against the wall. Nice zone entry from the middle. Shot! Oh, how about at that for sacrifice.
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Luosterainen's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Feeds the puck over to Slavkovsky. Here's a shot, and he's got that one. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Panthers penalty killers come up huge.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
Here they come on the attack. Stops the rocket of a shot. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Here they come. Lacks into the offensive zone. The Habs gain possession in their own end. Solid check to slow him down. Fires it on net. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Penalty coming up. Quick shot. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Greer's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
With a comfortable lead late in the third, and you take a penalty. Listen, I've seen a ton of things happen in the game, but it's pretty inconsequential at this time.
Montreal's won it, now they'll go on the attack. And that one's denied. Picked up along the boards by Reinhart. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Gets the puck in deep. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Bolduc's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Florida's got the win tonight as a result of some efficient shot-making out there, Cheryl.
Yeah, they got to the right spots at the right time, and they executed, but you got to hand it to their goaltender who kept them in right from the start.
Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone.